All right, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision of housing for all by 2022 has to have key states like Maharashtra contributing a sizable share of affordable houses. Given its past failures, can Maharashtra build the requisite number of affordable homes in the next 7 years? Top industry voices and the Maharashtra government share their ideas in this report by Ashish Bhatia.
A Pakka house for every family is ranked high on Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis' scheme of things. He's pushing towards what many are calling an impossible task to attain. While policy framework is an obvious challenge, the debt-ridden state will have to attract huge funds to the tune of 25,000 crores, a minimum sum to build the 1 crore homes. Speaking at a recently concluded conclave, Vision Housing for All by 2022, the CM made it clear that he was ready to extend support in every possible way, provided stakeholders also assured the focus would be on affordable housing.
हमारी सरकार बहुत सीरियसली हाउसिंग फॉर ऑल बाय 2022 इस मिशन को साथ में लेकर उतरी है. सो लेट्स जॉइन हैंड्स. ये सारे के प्रॉब्लम है हम दूर करेंगे, भाड़ा के प्रॉब्लम है हम दूर करेंगे. बताइए, वी आर हियर टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम्स. केवल ये सारे प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करने की जो दिशा है वो दिशा सामान्य आदमी को घर मिलना चाहिए.
Through a jointly prepared report, NAREDCO and KPMG, while highlighting key concern areas, also suggested remedial actions where the government could step in to enable the industry to play its part in building 50 lakh units each in both rural and urban Maharashtra. The sector demanded that government streamline the approval process, strengthen its housing reforms, improve upon existing policies and development norms, release large land parcels, rationalize high taxes and statutory charges, last but not the least, boost infrastructure in dense metros. The CM said his government is inclined to ease the clearance process for developers as an incentive to take up affordable housing projects, simplify the complex laws, and try to ease the burden of heavy taxes on the debt-laden industry. However, given the past experiences when such claims were made and very little was achieved, experts have raised serious questions on the government's capability of getting builders to build the 1 crore units in a span of just 7 years. Of these crore units, 50 lakh new homes are needed just to overcome Maharashtra's existing housing shortfall.
Every time that the FSI was increased, it was said that by increase of FSI, there will be more flats made. When the Urban Land Ceiling Act was scrapped, it was said that huge amount of land is going to come to the city. It's been more than 7-8 years or 10 years. Not 1 rupee prices have come down. The government is doing the same old thing of relying on the builders' capacity to provide housing to the urban poor, which is destined to fail.
Experts say housing for all by 2022 could well be a distant dream if the government doesn't lay down a clear roadmap.
Housing is the least priority subject, even though Prime Minister has mentioned, but probably in a state agenda, it's the least priority. Second, it has become a cash cow. We need to cut this delay or red tapeism.
I think there are many important things. Housing is one of the very important things, I agree, but it's not the only important thing. So I think you need to look at a holistic development.
While neither the government nor the private sector can boast of a clear track record when it comes to affordable housing, even in Maharashtra, if they both join hands together, Vision Housing for All by 2022 looks highly unrealistic from where the experts see it today, unless what's being promised gets implemented really soon. With camera person Mallika Arjuna from Mumbai, Ashish Bhatia for NDTV.